Okay, and welcome to today's video, and we find ourselves at Blea Tarn, and weather is good. Skies are getting blue. There's not a huge amount of atmosphere so much at the moment, but all that could change in a heartbeat in the Lake District. I'm going to head over to the left-hand side of the Tarn, and I'm going to head up to these peaks just up here, and hopefully, weather permitting, we'll get some images like this. My original plan was to quickly maybe take one or two images down at the Tarn before setting off on my walk uphill. And as I normally find myself dying when I get to the top, I thought that might be a good plan. But the weather's not against me as such, but it's very changeable. So while there's lots of clouds and stuff in the sky, casting lots of fantastic shadows and stuff around the hills, then I think it's best that I get up to the point that I originally wanted to get to and spend my first hour there and see what we can find. And hopefully that will work out for the best on this trip. Okay, this is incredible. The wind is just relentless, so I'm just going to cover over the microphone. Hopefully you can hear me. I apologise if you can't, but the wind is just relentless, so I'm going to probably give it another 15-20 minutes or so, because it's just no let up, and you're just struggling now. I'm going to lose some equipment here in a minute, I think I can see that, but all I'm doing again at the moment is just picking out the hot spots and just firing it off with the 100 to 400 and then just see how we go. But wow, this is incredible. Whew. Moving really quickly at the moment. I've just got one of the lead ups to one of the peaks. I've got the sun just hitting the side of the hill, and it's just catching the top of some fir trees. And I'm just playing with where I'm going to set those trees in the image. So what I've done is I've put them onto the lower quarter, basically the lower right hand quarter, and I've got the lightness coming up the left hand third of the image, and all the rest has gone into darkness, but you've just got the tips of the trees, and you've got some nice detailing going on with a wall right there as well. I don't need to focus stack or anything like that. I'm quite happy with that. Now it is a bit blowy, so for safety I'm going to increase the ISO to 500 and just bring the aperture down, no, not the aperture, the shutter speed down just marginally, or speed up just marginally, because I don't want this to be soft, because I think that is looking rather nice. So I'm just playing around with that for a minute, and if it's any good, I'll pop that up for you now. what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get down here where this headland is, and dip down there where you can just see a little bit of water just down here, hopefully just the other side of this wall, and maybe take a panorama of all this going on here and coming up over to here as well, and maybe make something of those storm clouds coming in, if we can hear any of this. Ah, my goodness. So yeah, I'm going to lose some equipment in a minute, I know I am. So I'm going to hop over the barbed wire fence and see what we can do right out on the edge. Okay, as for somebody who's never shoots panos, this is pretty much, I think, going to be my first go really, especially with the 100 to 400 on. And I've done that basically because I want to take out with my wide angle on. I had all the bracken and stuff that's blowing around quite fiercely in the wind, and I just couldn't get the shutter speed high enough to freeze all that. And so what I've done is I put the 100 to 400 on so I could take out the foreground altogether, and I'm just focusing on I think it's Crinkle Crags on the left hand side, and I'm going to do a left to right pano right the way across to Greater Langdale over here. Now as you can see, it's all gone into shadow at the moment because of the massive storm cloud or rain clouds that's just over to my left there, but hopefully the sun will come along pretty soon, and I'll be able to do a quick pano, probably, I don't know, maybe 5 shots to get around there. So I've tried to keep my tripod as level as I can, but what with the wind and what have you, I'm not too sure whether this is going to work. But I've set up at 125th of a second because there's not a lot of movement going on in the distance. F11 and ISO 400. Now I'll do that at 400, and I'm probably going to do the same again at 800, just to make sure that I kind of get everything in. But it's just so nice to look around, and everything's changing, even over the back of me, over towards Side Pike and over to the hill to the side of that. It's all looking rather nice. So yeah, the wind's died down marginally, not a great deal, but marginally. So if this comes out, one of the few sets that I'm going to do now, if it comes out, this is the shot. Honestly, I've just turned around and saw the sun against some fir trees that are against the Greater Langdale rocks, and they just look like toys. It's incredible. It doesn't look real. So as you've got a swathe of light running through the image, let's see if I can turn you around. Have a look at that over there. So if I turn you around and have a look over there, hopefully you can see that. You've got those little fir trees just there that are really, they look like toys just above the, oh, is that Langdale Farm there, is it, or something? But look at that shot like that. Look how cool that looks. That looks amazing. And so that's basically what I've got in the shot here, which I'm just taking the shot just as you can see it there. And with the 400, you've got the means to pull back a little bit and take in a little bit more of the landscape there. And it's just so dynamic, the way the shadows come across and just kiss those trees. It just looks, it just looks like a diorama of some description. I think my hiking boots are failing and I need to get some new ones. I would have had drier feet if I came up here in my slippers, I think. But we spend all this money on camera gear. Well, I tend to forget about things to put on your feet and jackets and things like that. So I don't know. Well, I think that's it. I don't think they're going to do any more. So I'm going to pack up my gear and get down somewhere sheltered and make myself a cup of coffee, I think. Well, that's it for me for today. A bit windswept, a bit blown around. The light is still looking pretty good though. If you look over there towards Side Pike and up over there. So there might be 1 or 2 images to take on the way home. I think it's about 2.5 hours to get home now. But yeah, if you'd like to leave a like and subscribe, really helps the channel out, and hit that notification bell for all the latest videos when they come out, when I get them released. That'd be fantastic. And yes, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.